Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg and this is all about candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur, and today I have a review for you from Village Candle. This is their lemon pound cake. I really do enjoy Village Candle's old school apothecary jars with the double wicks. Look at this. It burned beautifully all the way down to the wick nickels. I love this candle. I love the photographic label. So I got this on Amazon Canada for 35 bucks Canadian. Unfortunately, I've just noticed that it's gone up to $44 on Amazon Canada. I'm not sure why. The reason why I know that is because I actually went on there wanting to buy another one, but I am going to wait until I can get a better deal. If you're in the States, you can get it for 22 bucks American right now on the Village Candle website. I'll link purchase links below to whatever the best prices are that I can find for the US and Canada. We've got 2 wicks, 21.25 ounces, and the burn time on these suckers is 170 hours. And let me tell you, this one, I mean, I don't clock them, but I've had this candle around here for a while, and I was so relieved at how nicely it burned and how beautiful the fragrance was. I would absolutely recommend getting this candle if you can find it at a reasonable price because it delivered. What I love the most about Village Candle is how they do fruit fragrances. I have to say, in my opinion, the way that they do fruit and vegetable fragrances is really what separates them from other companies and what keeps me coming back, because I love nice, fresh, fruity fragrances, but so often with Bath and Body Works and Yankee, I find their fruit fragrances are often very synthetic and often like sort of drink or cocktail inspired, so there's an effervescence to them. But Village Candle's fruit fragrances are very bright and authentic. One of the first reviews I ever did was for Village Candle's strawberry pound cake. I'll link to that below. I had problems with that candle because it wouldn't burn. I got down to about the halfway point on it and it wouldn't burn anymore. But it was a beautiful fragrance. One of the most beautiful strawberry fragrances I've ever smelled. And so one day I will try out that candle again in a different pour. But anyways, this was just gorgeous, you guys. Lemon pound cake from Village. I got the scent notes off of the website. There's a cheesy little description that says, a smile, a treat, a pop of something light and bright. This baked lemon delight invokes happy comforts of this favorite indulgence, airy, fluffy, and fruity, with traditional notes of vanilla and a rich swirl of hazelnut. This is the perfect mood booster! Exclamation point. Okay, so the top notes we've got on the top, lemon zest and bergamot. The mid notes are sweet vanilla cloud and sugar confection. And the base notes are spiced sugared cookies, sprinkled cinnamon, and hazelnut cream. Oh, it's a beautiful fragrance. And the hazelnut note for me is what separates this from other lemon pound cakes. And you know, I like the iced lemon pound cake from Bath and Body Works, but this is way more beautiful, and it's that hazelnut note. I'm not getting cinnamon at all. Bergamot you could kind of see in there. They list bergamot in the top note with the lemon zest, and so that just signifies there is sort of a bright, sharp, really fresh zestiness to this. Okay, so moving on to the performance. This burned real cleanly. At the very, very end, the flames got a little bit crazy and it started to get a tiny bit murky and discolored, but that wasn't until the very end. Like, this is a pretty beautiful looking jar for such a large double wick candle. I'd say that the strength and throw on this would range quite a bit. Okay, so something you gotta know about Village candles is that burn after burn after burn, it is not always super consistent. Some of the burns I feel like were as weak as a 5.5 or a 6, but some of the burns and many of the burns, particularly in this range of the candle, these burns got up to a 7. A 7! It was wonderful. Now, you have to have patience with Village candles. You're not supposed to trim the wicks, you know, and some of the burns are going to be teeny tiny flames and you're going to feel like you're not getting anywhere. Some of the burns are just not going to produce a great strength in a throw. And what you kind of have to do is just blow it out and move on. Come back to it at another time, burn it again. If you're still getting teeny tiny wicks, just say a prayer, blow it out, have some patience, because eventually you will light it again and it will start to live its life and it will get up to a 7 for strength and throw. I should say a 7 was probably in a mid-sized space. You know, it's really good burns were like a 7 in a medium-sized space and a 6.5 in like a larger, more open space. However, I never had to put it in the bathroom. You know, I never had to banish it outside to the patio. In a middle to large size space, this consistently delivered, and I will repurchase it and I will heartily recommend it to you. This is the reason why I love Village Candle. When they do get it right, they get it so right. And I love this fragrance. Who knows if it burned for 170 hours? It definitely burned for over 100 hours. And even still, I didn't want it to end. I want one of these candles forever. I don't think I'll buy iced lemon pound cake from Bath & Body Works ever again. This is superior. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I loved it. That's all I have to say. Positive news for us today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you could hit me up with a like, a comment, a subscription, that would really mean the world. And until next time, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.